secondly, that amongst the Republican models, the one that has just got 73 votes is clearly preferred. Now, when you bind those two together, it would be a travesty in common sense terms of Australian democracy for that proposition not to be put to the Australian people.
This was the best republic that the best brains of the Republican movement could come up with, and it could only get 45% support, and that is a credit to the healthy scepticism of the Australian people when faced with change for change's sake and a dud model republic.
On the 6th of November 2019, we'll have reached the 20th anniversary of the referendum, which was a landslide victory. If you translated it into an election terms, it would be really an enormous landslide. It's sometimes dismissed as being close. It wasn't close, it was every state.
It was every state. The popular vote was 55 to 45, and the only jurisdiction, not a state, that voted in favour of the Republic was the ACT. But every state voted against, some more heavily than others. The other thing that was remarkable, I thought, about the voting pattern was that there seemed to be an inner city affection for republicanism on both sides of politics. I know in Sydney, a lot of Liberal seats voted yes, as did inner city Labor seats. But I think in Sydney, by the time you got to Baulkham Hills and Cronulla, they started voting more sensibly.
Well, I think it was 72% of electorates voted against the model. Now, if you put that into an election, that would be a massive landslide.
That's true. Look, the point you make is that 55-45 in a parliamentary election would produce a landslide of seats. I had a pretty big win in '96, but I didn't get 55%.
Justice Handley also makes the point that if you add those who didn't vote and those who voted informal, it's getting to about 58%.
Yeah. I'd like to see his notes on the subject. I'm sure he's right though.
Yes.